It's noontime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. Take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Don and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 1-800-889-0267 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddie S. get your happy juices flowing.
Freddie music.
Wow.
It's trip hop.
Ooh. Trip hop?
Trip hop.
Is that free link music?
Is it what?
Is it free link? In other words,
no.
Non-royalty?
No, it's on YouTube.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
That was really cool. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe.
Oh, that's nice.
That's whisper music.
It's Friday jazz. It's lunchtime jazz.
It probably reflects how sleepy I feel right now.
You know,
you said the same
love
thing.
time. Can you? No, I guess.
What?
We got to create like a playback piece, like for 5 or 10 minutes, what we do.
Like Mo and Sally does.
Yeah.
They do that.
But where'd they get the music?
Heather's going to write us a song. Remember we talked about that?
That's right.
And she made
Did you do your homework? She didn't do her homework.
Yeah, and so
Heather, what's the song? Where is the song, Heather?
I'm waiting for the creative vision. You know, creativity cannot be rushed. It's like perfection.
Heather, I gotta change your light bulb.
She needs a muse.
Mission.
She needs her muse too.
I do.
Let's inspire her. We need a song. But first, are we up? Are we live streaming?
Yes. Good afternoon, South Florida.
It's frozen.
How you doing? Today on the Brooklyn Cafe, we can be seen. Where can we be seen?
We can be seen. We're live streaming on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe. We're also live streaming on Facebook at AMP2 TV Productions. You can find us on Periscope at AMP2 TV. And send us a message on Twitter or Instagram, hashtag the Brooklyn Cafe. We are on YouTube at AMP2 TV. We are on Dig. We are on all these other fabulous
Google
places
Plus.
that I don't know. Google Plus.
We're on AMP2 Video Club.
And LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
You can find us everywhere.
He just wrote a jingle for LinkedIn.
He did.
Jingle.
Wait. LinkedIn has a live feed now?
No, but we can now post and share.
Isn't that crazy?
It's an amazing thing. So we keep pushing it out. Our numbers apparently are over 200,000.
Insane.
Which is incredible.
Are you guys Snapchatting too? You should Snapchat.
Thank you. You know what I want to make? Giovanni. Since my budget has so been out the window, we may as well just go out more the window. Can we make a Snapchat filter so everyone who comes into the Brooklyn Cafe can
It's a hot
Snapchat
dog.
with our filter?
I love it.
Maybe we can have Fluffy the unicorn.
Yes.
And a little floating hot dog.
And a little floating hot dog. So Giovanni, if you are listening, we would like to make a Snapchat filter. Wouldn't that be a great idea? So everyone who sits in studio can do it.
I'm doing a Snapchat.
Do you have Snapchat?
Yeah.
I'm
We
doing
do
that.
have Snapchat,
My
but not
story.
filter.
So you guys had a question about my shirt?
Yes.
It's a Danish band called Mew, M-E-W.
MEW.
And they were out before the Pokemon Mew. So a lot of people they joke that Pokemon owes them money because they've been around longer than the actual Pokemon. But it's a band called Mew, and this is their.
It's so cute.
They're
Is it
little
eggs?
Yeah, they're eggs. It's the band members as eggs.
Are you
That's
wearing?
so
Are you
cute.
wearing? Are you
She's
wearing?
wearing eggs on
Are
her
you
shirt.
wearing 2 eggs?
She's wearing eggs on
It's
her
actually
shirt.
4 eggs because it's 4 members.
There's 4.
Oh, I can't see the other.
I can't see your 4 eggs.
Oh my
beg your
gosh.
pardon.
Oh, that's really cute.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't it?
You know what they look like when...
Push it up. I can't see it. There you go.
Did you remember when we were little, they had those toys, the Weeble Wobbles?
Weeble Wobbles don't
And
fall
they
down.
would, they would
I was
wobble
just
and they go
thinking
into the
that.
bus?
You remember we were Wowls?
I do
What are
remember
you,
it.
20? Like
Yeah, they
28?
had bigger Weeble Wobbles because the kids
Right?
were swallowing them, so they had to make them a lot bigger.
Bigger.
As
Yeah.
I remember putting these Weeble Wobbles in the
In
bus.
the bus, and then they had a tree house.
I swallowed
Yes,
them.
I remember those.
They had a total tree
Exactly.
house.
I swallowed
And
a
their
Weeble
their
Wobble.
slogan was "Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down."
Exactly.
I swallowed. I did. I just swallowed one.
You know, we remember all those taglines. That's why, Heather, you have a mission. We need
Heather-
the songs that people will remember. See, Weebles
know.
wobble, but they don't
No,
fall
no, no.
down.
Heather, hey, listen, you've been with us now for a few weeks. I think it's time you just blur a little jingle out.
Oh, a few weeks.
Come on.
Yeah, right now when I'm sick and I sound like
You sound
Darth
like you have
Vader.
a cold. It's the best. It's the best nasal voice. Sing this way.
I really beg to differ. It'll probably
Come on,
sound
I'll
like
do a beat for you. You know, boom, boom, whatever.
Somebody probably called PETA on me. It sounds like a cat dying.
Maybe Bree will help us. Bree
Yes,
helped us
Bree.
bring our incredible guest. We have Nikki Treadway with us. Thank you, Bree Gordon, for that.
Yes.
Hi.
How you doing, Nikki?
I am feeling fabulous.
You're feeling fabulous.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's Friday?
It is Friday.
We have Fitness Friday, and we always have Dexafit in the house on Fitness Friday with Heather. This morning we went to Dexafit and we shot some commercial.
It was so much
Wow.
fun.
Heather had her mask on. She was
I
running on the
did.
treadmill and running and running and running.
And Freddie didn't tell me to
he
stop.
turns the camera off and sits down, and she goes, still? He goes, yeah, keep going. She's
wow.
running and
No.
running and running.
Meanwhile,
She
I
looked like the
can't
bionic woman.
Meanwhile, I can't breathe.
And I'm looking at my watch. I said, should I stop her at 30 minutes, an hour? I said, just keep going.
So she kept going, so we went and shot some film. And so we have Fitness Friday. Heather's back in the house.
Yay.
And we have Nikki with us. We met Nikki on Wednesday night with Bree's show,
Yeah.
Music Therapy, Palm Beach Music Therapist Connections.
Uh-huh.
On Wednesday night.
And it's called Connections now.
Just Connections
That's
with
it.
Bree Gordon.
Yeah.
You can find her on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 on 95.3 and 1470. And, of course, always on Facebook, AMP2 TV. And what is her Facebook page? Is it
It's
Connection?
called Connections.
Connection. And if you hear Bree sing, she's so talented in music therapy, and she works with everyone from children to Alzheimer's, and she goes into facilities. So thank you, Bree, for all the magic you do.
Aw.
And thank you for sharing Nikki with us.
I
And
should
we're gonna get to
contact her.
epic adventures. in
You
a
should.
second.
You
For my
met Bree
grandmother.
here, remember?
Yes, and
You remember Bree?
she should play a little for my grandma.
I'm sure she would love to.
Yeah.
So we'll get you Bree's contact information. She'd probably be honored to come
She's watching
meet your
now.
to come on and meet your grandmother.
Bree's watching?
Yeah.
Hey, Bree, call in 800-88. What is it?
1-800-889-0267.
That's
Share
it.
a little bit about what you do. Maybe you could even sing for us.
Yes.
I have
Sing
some
a little
breaking
something.
news for you guys. The new ADL spot is ready, so I'll play it in the break. Is that okay?
Our
Perfect.
ADL PSA.
And I sent them also Dexafit, the new spot for Dexafit. I don't know if it's ready yet.
No,
Alright.
only the
You should-
ADL Panthers spot.
The ADL Panther spot. What an exciting event. I bought our tickets today. We're in section 328.
I was looking for section 928.
Yeah, I know you were. 328.
What is wrong
People
with
have
me?
been sending me emails telling me where they're sitting. Could I sit with them? So I passed it on to you where we were sitting to buy you some tickets. Gio wants to come. Sabrina wants to come. My kids are all coming. The boyfriend's coming.
I'm at the 5 tickets. The
I just-
boyfriend's coming.
The boyfriend's coming.
Are you serious?
Wow.
You know, my kids have to meet your kids finally.
I used
but
to
the
We
have
may
a
boyfriend's
as well
coming.
put them all together.
I used to have a suite hookup, like the suite that you want. I used to have that hookup, but I don't think I can call in that favor
Call 'em.
anymore. No, I can't call that in anymore.
Call him.
No.
But it's
Let
going
me
to be
call 'em.
such a great event, so much great networking. There's tickets from $20 to $80 and up. Some of the tickets have food involved. You can get food.
You bought the
Must be-
stuff with the food, right?
I did because let me tell you why.
Jesus.
If I bought the $20 tickets for my whole family and then had to feed them unlimited drinks and food,
They had to buy their own.
Who's going to buy their own? My daughter hasn't gotten a paycheck yet on her new job. The boyfriend's coming. I can't ask him, and my son's
Let
in
him.
college.
Whoa. What do you mean the
So
boyfriend's
who's
coming? You can
gonna
ask her.
pay?
I'm gonna say to him, "Listen, boyfriend, you gotta pay for everybody."
So I'm still paying. So I figure this way it's unlimited food and drink and tickets. And there's like a loungy area, so I can kind of lounge it around.
My son bought me tickets to the Marlins that way.
Oh, you're in the
Unlimited
club
drink.
section. Are you in the club section?
That's
Oh,
where
that's
they ha-
nice.
Which is nice. So
have your own
unlimited food and
bathrooms.
drink.
She's highfalutin. Me, I'm gonna be up with the hockey
You're
puck
in the nose.
slaps.
You're in the
You
nosebleed.
are not. You're sitting with us. Don't you remember what John sat here and said?
Nosebleed.
John said we must be together at events.
Yeah.
So there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
be- I'm gonna be looking at you from way on top. Say, hey, how you doing?
So Gio's going to be sitting with me and Sabrina. You're sitting somewhere else? There you go. It gets him every time. Do you know that
Wow.
Jewish thing by association?
I don't know,
It's called
but
Jewish
I got
Guild.
my
And it grows.
I got my Jewish association right here.
I'm good at what I do.
You're scary. But,
Let's see what Bree says. I have to go to an appointment, but I love you all and would be honored to meet your grandma.
Aw, thank
Oh,
you,
there you
Bree.
Thank you, Bree.
hey, Bree, the contracts are being signed. We're gonna be in concert in a couple of months. So get ready. Just letting you know.
So again, you can find Bree Show on Wednesday nights on 1470, 95.3 on NN.
Yeah. Listen, I got
Connections.
breaking news.
Yeah.
I got Manta. So Manta, the Mexican band. First time a Mexican band.
Manta?
has
Manta?
been put
Uh-huh.
has been
Thank you.
put as the walk of Hollywood walk stars. They got their
Oh,
own
they
star.
got they're the first Mexican band to get
But
their
do you see
star.
why they did it, right?
Why?
Oh, because
Because-
Trump?
Because of the Trump situation.
Ah.
But they
Okay.
got their star. They're a good band. Have you heard their music?
Manta? Are you sure it's not Mana?
Okay,
No, he's
Maná.
not sure.
It's
Mana.
probably Mana.
Maná.
Because Mana
What
is
did I say?
huge.
Manta?
Mana,
Manta.
mana.
Maná, maná.
Mana means gang, and Manta means like shroud.
Manteca.
Or shroud.
What is
It's
that?
mana. Whatever. Okay, whatever.
Mana.
Mana, that's back to the
You know
Jewish
what me
religion
and
thing
words?
again.
Yes, it's
That's back to
Manta.
Passover.
Maybe that's what it was. I'm in
She's
Passover
gonna
mode.
look it up.
I'm gonna have to
This
look it
thing
up
is
now.
having an effect on me.
Mana, mana. That's from Sesame Street.
Maná.
Which is what you have no idea, that song. I have to hear that song for like 4 hours on the
Wow.
other gig that I'm doing from 6 a.m. to 10.
Mana, mana.
Yeah, because that's the countdown music, because I have to listen to Miami. So people walk in, they're like, why do you have the Muppets on right now? It's the countdown music. It's not me, it's Miami. They did that.
So you know what? Let's play Maná Maná.
Man-
Maná Maná. Da, 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 da. Let's play
Uh-huh.
that.
You want
While
that?
Heather gets her thoughts together for a
Oh
jingle.
my goodness. Is that going
Let's
to be on
put
your
her.
theme song?
That is
Do you know the
today's-
saying,
I don't know,
everything,
like Spanish.
you know the saying, everything I know I learned in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Everything we know keeps going back to kids, which is
It's-
why our Kids Network is so powerful.
Wait, I never heard that. Everything comes back to. Where'd you get that?
Heather, Nikki,
It's
have you
true.
heard?
It's true.
I've heard.
It's a book, and
Nikki,
it's
you,
a saying.
Nikki, I see you never heard that either.
have.
No, yeah.
And
Where you
Carol
from?
knows.
Don't
Nikki, where,
necessarily agree, but I've heard.
Nikki,
yes.
where you
Carol,
from?
Carol understands.
Louisiana.
Isn't that the Show Me State?
No, that's New Jersey.
What? No.
All the important things you ever learned was in kindergarten. Etiquette,
Really?
manners,
Well, I'm in
sharing.
trouble.
Yeah.
I failed kindergarten.
But that's why our
I had to
kids.
take it twice.
That's why our kids. Yeah, but then you skipped a few grades afterwards.
Yeah, because I didn't know English.
Really?
Yeah. So they said fail. Got to take it again.
Why? What language did you speak?
According to the Martian.
What did you speak? You grew up in New York.
Spanglish.
You ready
Why?
for Mana
Because
Mana?
my parents are Latinos. And they didn't speak no English. They used to say, I want a cup of coffee.
That's exactly what I listen to for hours.
That would drive me insane.
Mana, mana.
It drives me insane.
You hear that? Okay, so there's a countdown. You ready for your jingle?
No, I'm not singing it now.
Why?
'Cause I can't improv like that.
You can't?
No.
But you told me you're the woman of improv.
I am, but not.
You told me there was
That
no
is
such
so
thing.
funny. There's really words to it.
The guy's going, he's scatting. He's like,
He says that.
Gosh.
yeah, he's like, he looks like a hippie.
Okay, enough of that. Take that
We are
off.
on.
That's-
We are definitely on a
Thank
Funky
you.
Friday.
That is really, really, that is a strange phenomenon.
Freddy's Funky Fitness.
Friday.
No,
Fabulous
no, no. It's,
Friday.
it's Heather's Healthy Hub, right?
There's Health Hub on Freddy's Funky Fitness Friday.
Bobby.
Again, back to kindergarten. That's got to be some sort of grammatical poem thing.
How did you do in kindergarten?
I did great in kindergarten.
Did you?
Did you tell?
4
she
stars?
was like the teacher's pet and like this.
You were the teacher's pet.
I was.
You were? You were such a
Because I
kissy
was
kissy.
so non-athletic, and all he did was, color, clean. But that's back in the day when we had real chalkboards and erasers.
When you were in high school, were you athletic?
I miss shaving cream.
I did not. I dated the soccer coach though in high school.
You serious?
I left you speechless.
If I may interject,
My high school was unique.
What?
Yeah. He was young though. He was a young soccer coach. Yes, you may interject.
thank God sometimes, I don't toot my own horn, but thank God you have me sometimes, because you couldn't have been more wrong. It is Mana that got their Hollywood star of fame.
Mama,
You said Manta. I'm like, what is he
I
I
talking
was
thought it was-
thinking of something else.
I thought he was saying Amanda, quite honestly.
Listen,
Amanda.
this
and
is
I thought
why
it was
I
Freddie
feel.
language.
This is why I feel kindergarten.
I'm your fact
my
checker.
Spanglish.
I'm your fact checker, and thank God I know a little bit about this band. I'm like, it has to be this band, and yet it's them. There they are.
Wait a minute. I want to get back to breaking news,
Yes,
where Dawn was dating her soccer coach
That's
in
not
high
breaking
school.
news. That was a long time ago. He
You
was
were
a young
dating-
soccer coach.
How young can he? How old
I'm
were you?
interested in this too.
Yeah.
He was young.
he was probably right out of college, right?
Now, time out.
He was
Time out.
like in college, I think.
Time out.
And I was in high school,
How,
so it's
how
very
old were
close
you
in
in
age.
high school? You're a freshman, junior, sophomore,
Oh yeah,
senior?
that does
I
matter.
was probably a junior.
A junior, right?
that's
You
not
may be
too
more
bad.
like a sophomore, which makes
That's
you
only a
about
year
14,
difference. That makes me
maybe
like
15.
16, and maybe he was like 18 or 19.
No
no
big
big
deal.
deal.
Oh, you want me to cook?
NBD.
Wow.
There you go.
Listen,
NBD.
do you want to give his name so the authorities can look for this guy? I do believe that's statutory in this state.
Not if that
Under
didn't
17?
happen. Not if that didn't happen.
No, but it's,
There you
it's,
We
you
were just
can't
going
you can't
out.
date young.
You can
It's
date,
illegal.
you just can't do other things.
No, you can't date young.
Why,
A
you can't eat?
14-year-old can't date a 22 no matter what
You
happens.
can't eat a meal?
You can't eat a meal.
You can't be good friends.
No,
can't
you
you
can't.
just be
Are you
friends?
kidding?
All it is.
Okay, all right, we're gonna stop this. 'Cause
Thank you, you brought it up.
I know that the two of you is just pulling my chain. You know you can't just eat a meal. No.
Nikki, what do you think?
I'm gonna side with Freddie over here.
Oh, baby, I love it.
I am.
That means the bell.
Adventure Friday.
Nikki, do you have kids?
I do. I have 2 kids.
Daughters?
I have she just turned 4-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son.
Is your 4-year-old daughter dating a soccer coach?
Thank you. My parents are telling you who it is, too.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
online giving you details.
Your parents are co-signing this?
Apparently, yes.
Listen, Mom, and listen, Vodka.
know.
Grandma Vodka, me and
She's
you,
giving details right now.
I am calling you this afternoon. I don't want details. I want to know what's going on here.
Meanwhile, she keeps wanting to know when Carol's coming down to see her house.
Oh, yeah, you promised
Maybe
that.
week after next.
Okay,
It's been a little rough.
Yes.
You can explain to her.
absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
change the subject.
We're going back to Nikki and Epic Adventures
No,
now.
I want to
no.
know Nikki. Nikki's the 4-year-old daughter's dating the soccer coach.
Meanwhile,
Not yet.
Freddie, wouldn't you
Not ever.
agree that
Thank
Don is full of secrets and surprises?
Oh, I'm gonna tell
We
you.
call this mystery.
Whoa, the Book of Dawn. You in trouble?
I like how she just
today.
rolled it out so smoothly.
No,
No
no.
one
You
was
see
gonna
how
jump
she
on it.
deflects? She changes the subject.
Matter of factly.
She made it
Matter of
sound so
fact.
innocent.
Innocent
It
mind.
was.
It probably was. That's what
It
I'm saying.
wasn't
I
innocent.
side
It
with
probably
her.
Do you?
There
Of
you
course.
go.
You know what? But listen.
You side with her. She tell you she robbed the bank and
What?
gave you half the
I mean, happy
cash.
family.
Because nobody would believe it. Look how sweet
But when
she
I
is.
was in 11th grade, I was about 16, 17, I don't know how old I was. But I was hanging out with college-aged guys, and they were all architecture majors, and it was no big deal, and nothing ever happened, and we
Did
hung
you date
out.
him?
They thought I was dating them, but
That's not what I asked you. You know, you're very unique too. You're another one. When
It's
I was
no
17,
different.
when I was a freshman
Yeah.
at NYU, I dated my Spanish teacher.
Ooh, why is it any different then?
She thought I was 18, but wait a minute.
For wait a minute.
She was like 28, 30. I don't
Well,
know.
there's a big
Yeah,
difference on
that's a
your end
huge
then.
difference.
exactly.
She was
But
a
I'm
cool
telling
one.
you, what I did was wrong. That's
What
what
I
I'm
did
telling
was
you.
not wrong.
But it was wrong only if you did something. El tiki-tiki. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying I did that.
First of all,
And I didn't do
the
anything with...
mambo dance
Okay,
may
fine.
have occurred, but that's not the point.
But listen
It's
to me.
because you're Latino.
Exactly.
And
But
I'm not.
I hung out with these guys, and they were my friends, and they were a lot older, and they were already in college, and they liked me. The 2 guys liked me, and they were like kind of fighting and all. It's a long story, but anyway, it was no big deal. But the taboo thing I did do is I had a boyfriend, and I hung out with the guys more than I hung out with the boyfriend.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Girls that are young shouldn't be dating older guys.
But I wasn't dating.
I'm
Remember?
gonna
can't
tell
date a younger guy.
Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because girls, when these older guys take advantage and break them up because psychologically women have a harder time getting over this stuff. Guys don't care. Guys are beasts.
Dawn Masler disagrees with that, by the way.
Don Masler said she was on bikers and say, huh, okay, I'll go.
She disagrees.
She perhaps
is the
had...
love biologist.
Time out.
Yeah.
Perhaps she was
Incredible.
affected by dating the soccer coach.
She said, do
That's
you
all I'm
remember
saying.
on Tuesday they asked her
I remember.
who rebounds quicker, the male or the female? And she said it depends on who is doing the
The
breaking up.
breaking up, but
Right.
that's not
I
necessarily
was always
true.
a very good rebounder.
No, but that's not true. Women don't rebound as well. I'm telling you.
I'm
It
telling
can't
you.
be.
What?
Because women are more sensitive. Guys, you hit them over the head with a hammer
It
and they
depends
go,
on the
my head
situation.
itches.
It depends on the situation.
Really? Why?
Freddie,
Because you could break
Freddie,
up a guy?
I had guys. I had like a Pez dispenser of guys.
Oh my god.
It was
You
like
broke all those hearts.
pretty much.
Okay,
Actually,
so
my husband asked, I wanted to introduce a friend of ours to somebody. He goes, what about Carol?
How old is he?
He is 48.
Does he look 48, or is he like me? Does he look a little younger?
You look really young. No one looks as
You
young
look
as
like
you
a
at
12.
46.
I
Yeah,
got a
she
12-year.
does.
You want to date him?
No.
You look like you're in your 20s, so
She
no
does.
one's going to look as good and as young as you are, for
Thank
sure.
you. But I feel like I'm 90 inside, but that's a whole other story.
So I get you a 90.
He's got to have
Get
money.
you the soccer
Look,
coach.
he's the soccer coach.
And I got his name. Hey, Grandma Vodka, can you send me his phone number, please? Thank you.
Oh my.
He's probably still down here.
Hey, he's probably listening to the show.
He might be. You just never know.
Right.
Should we get back to our guest?
Yes, we will. But I have a new look at you now.
Uh-oh.
Now I just see soccer balls all around you.
She's got skeletons.
So it goes back to being non-athletic.
I don't even
That
bring it
was
up
the
anymore.
question.
Forget about it.
There you
Because
go.
now
Forget
you
about
weren't
it.
athletic. You were doing something else. You did it as a soccer coach.
And we were just eating.
I used to go. Oh, you was just eating. What were you eating?
Who knows?
You went to dinner?
A
is that
salad
what
or
you said?
something.
Steak and shake, right?
Steak and shake.
so
There
you-
you go.
So you dated him for the health reason.
Always.
Did you date any other coaches?
No.
Just one coach. In all the kids in this high school, you decided to date the coach. Seriously.
There's lots of things I can't tell you on air about my high school.
And now
My
the
high
book
school
of,
shall remain nameless.
and now the book of Dawn has been revealed.
I like the
And we
book of
shall-
Dawn. It's the most
Actually, one of
entertaining
my
book ever.
former teachers is watching, so that school shall remain nameless.
Wow.
Well, you dated him too?
Her? No.
Well, you grew
You
up in
dated her, too.
She
Plantation.
happens to be your neighbor, so we will leave it alone.
Oh, I know who that is.
She grew
there
up
you
in
go.
Now I'm
Plantation.
gonna be.
So.
Oh man, okay, you're gonna be all the breakfast.
Ah,
And I say, I got stories. I got stories to tell you. All right. Where were
let's
we?
get back to Fitness Friday and Heather's Health Hub. Heather, I'm excited for you to meet
Heather,
Nikki.
did you date your soccer coach?
I didn't.
We are
No,
moving
look, she
on.
can't
She has to
remember.
think about it.
She couldn't remember.
I did not. I did not.
She couldn't
Behave.
remember. Why'd you throw the animal now?
Because it's better than my phone.
I like how Freddie's looking for the skate.
That was nice. I mean, I have
But
this
did you
thing.
see her eyes? She went, wait a minute, let me think about this.
I
for a
had
second."
to think.
You are in bad influence on bad influence. Awa. That's water and
She's
spat.
the mischievous one over there.
Yes,
Me?
you are.
Look at
I
the
can tell
face.
you're mischievous.
Yeah, we
You've
know.
always been mischievous.
Yeah, we know.
We know you. You hid your father's car keys when he was going late for work. No,
Yes,
you did stuff.
I did. You know, I used to hide my mom's things behind the refrigerator.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Still there.
Yeah, why are we not surprised?
Your mom. Your mom is still looking for her keys. But anyway,
What's happening with Dexafit?
You know, just getting busier. We're getting our name out there, really educating the community, getting people active in some challenges. We have some local gyms that are going to be participating in some spring challenges, you know, getting everybody's beach body ready.
Beach body ready.
Yes.
Nice.
Ready, Freddie?
no.
You want to get beach body
Getting
ready?
that health and fitness in there where, you know, it takes
Oh my
about
God.
90 days. So if you start now, be ready.
You know
Let me
what?
ask you about that.
Yeah.
We say 90-day challenge,
Uh-huh.
and it's 3 months.
Yeah.
People want to see changes in 9 days.
Yeah.
What do you say to someone who goes, you know what, I'm frustrated. My results aren't where I want them to be.
You have to stay with it. You really have to stay with it. I mean, the way that I know I've said this before too is like your body. You know, it took your mother 9 months to make you. You know, your body wasn't built overnight. You're not going to see changes overnight.
Heather,
Yes.
Every incremental change is important.
Yes. Every incremental change.
Every pound, every inch,
Yeah.
every change in diet and lifestyle is a change in lifestyle.
yes.
The biggest step is doing it. That's the
sticking with
biggest
it.
You got to
commitment.
take the Freddy pill.
What-
It's called
what's
the
this?
invisible pill.
What is this?
You swallow air, and then there's a change.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
What? Is
right?
it motivation?
No,
Doesn't happen.
swallowing air does not make the change.
That's
It
the
makes you
point there,
bloated.
Fluffy. It doesn't happen. There's the invisible pill. Everybody wants to be healthy in 9 days. Doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
it's not happening. Yeah, you got to invest in your health,
I
and it's
like
got to
that.
be a part of a lifestyle.
I like that 9-month thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Some
It's
people stick
true.
around for 8 months. Some people stick around for 10 months. You got to explain that to me.
I've been
Yeah.
around for 10 months, I think, now.
You?
Yeah.
No, I mean in your mother's belly.
Well, that's a whole nother
That's a whole
story.
nother
That takes us back to another conversation. Man, the Book of Dawn gets longer.
It
Who would
does.
have ever thought this little Jewish girl from Boca could have so many books, so
Memoirs
many
of
chapters?
You know, you're beginning to
I
scare
love
me.
it.
Yeah, me too.
Jenny and Edward are coming into town next week.
Are they?
They are.
How's she doing?
She's doing awesome.
She's
I can't wait to
doing-
see her in the belly.
She's due next month.
Yeah, March. I think March 15th, actually.
Really?
Are you still doing the Fit 3D with her?
She is still doing it, yeah.
We should get, when she feels up to it,
Uh-huh.
put it all together
I think they
and
actually
segment
did.
it to
They're
see
doing
how
it.
it works,
I
which
think
would be
that's what
really
they're
great.
doing.
Yeah, I think they've already done that.
See the belly growth. So we
yeah, yeah.
shot some film of you doing that today.
Yeah, that was fun. It's a slow 360. Every time somebody comes in and says, "Well, what's a Fit 3D?" and I said it spins you 360 degrees, they all look at me like this, and I'm like, it's not like the Tilt-A-Whirl affair.
No, it's
you know,
really
it's
slow.
I
very,
thought it was
very
gonna spin
slow.
like real fast.
Everybody says that, and they look at this like scared look. Well, how fast does it go? Like not even fast.
It's
at all.
really cool.
One day we'll get you on it.
Yeah.
One day.
One
We did. What did we do today, though?
No.
Some progress.
We're
some
doing
progress.
some baselines.
Yes,
We're
we
gonna
did some
do some
progress
baselines.
today.
Yeah, so we got depressed today. But anyway,
Nope.
No, we did not get depressed. We got informed.
There you go.
Oh, I like that.
what'd she say?
She got informed, not depressed.
I thought she said I'm getting important.
No, you're
You know, I don't even have anything left over here to throw at you because it's still
Here,
over there.
here.
No, listen. No, don't throw the counter. Listen, so what about the contests? How we doing with the contests? Any movement?
The
on that?
challenge.
The challenges?
People still interested but can't bite the bullet. Like I said, we have a couple of local area gyms that are going to be participating in their own challenges with us in the spring, getting ready for summer.
Somebody
that'll be
came here, and they're gonna bring somebody from the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
to
Did
meet
you ever speak with him?
I spoke to them, and they put the word out. I guess if they haven't contacted you, it's not what we want.
Yeah.
But she's bringing a sheriff person here that perhaps will
Okay.
take the ball.
And next week we're going to be with Bobby down at Custom Fitness.
Yes.
We're doing remote next Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, when is that?
Next Friday.
Thank you very much for letting
Next
me know.
Friday during the same
We went to a
time.
meeting last week, and someone says yesterday, and she says, who keeps your calendar?" And we said, "We do." And she says, "But who keeps your calendar?" And I went,
The
"We do."
phone-
Oh, iPhone, Apple.
She says, "So you use this
Siri.
program and that program?" I went, "Yeah, Siri.
Siri.
It keeps us right here
Siri.
organized."
We
Siri
went,
keeps
we
us
went
in
to see
check.
Flamingo
House.
House, which was it's an
A
amazing
great
concept.
co-op, co-working space in East Boca.
And they're gonna come visit us. They're gonna let us know when.
And a new brewery is opening up.
Ooh, which
East Boca is certainly, what do they call it? The Water Tower District. Save the Water Tower Girls, as they're known.
Oh.
Because I guess now we don't really use water towers.
But
they're
I can't.
still,
I
they're
can't-
still there.
It's a flamingo, a male or female?
It could be either or.
How
Otherwise,
can it be either or? I thought they were like they're two sexes.
Carol.
Carol, what are flamingos?
Yeah, look at, is a flamingo a male or female?
I think it has to be both, right?
Wait, I can't be a flamingo.
How are they going to
That's
make
ridiculous.
babies? What, because they're pink? You know why they're pink, right? Because of what they eat.
Because the stork dropped
They
them
eat,
in
yeah,
a
they
pink
eat
bag.
the,
Right.
No, they eat the pink stuff in the water. But are they? I think
Algae?
are they male? Yeah, male and female.
Don't they have to have both?
So you could be a male flamingo. I don't want to be a male
You
flamingo.
want to stand on one leg and be a male flamingo?
No.
That would be cute.
Hey, your core would be really strong.
We-
Let's do that.
Let's have you stand on one leg.
I'm gonna invent an exercise. Oh my gosh, an exercise called Freddy the Flamingo.
I like
There
it.
you go. That's the beginning of your jingle.
Freddie the
Freddie the
Flamingo
Flamingo.
on
Let's see
Fitness
you jingle.
Friday.
And
Come on,
by the
jingle
way,
it.
by the
Sing
way,
it.
flamingos are monogamous.
Isn't that
Oh.
nice?
Hmm
Nice.
And they
What
share
is it?
tasks like building the nest and protecting the grounds and feeding and
Flamingos
I
caring.
are
like that.
monogamous.
Sweet.
So they don't have gender roles.
Right. They don't have hang-ups because of their color.
They share their roles.
You know, that's very good.
So there you go.
They're secure with their
Yes, that's right.
masculinity and
They're
femininity.
Right.
So I
Sense
guess
of
I could be a
secureness.
flamingo.
Secure in their
There you
flamingohood.
go. There you go.
So there you have
Let's
it.
introduce Nikki.
Let's introduce Nikki. Nikki, are you a flamingo?
We have Nikki Treadway with Epic Adventures Therapy.
This is a cool concept.
This is an incredible concept. You know, we're always talking about children and bonding and adults and therapy and physical therapy, occupational therapy. You do something called adventure therapy.
We do, yeah.
What is adventure therapy?
So that's a great question. We are all licensed or master's level clinicians or therapists, and we take people out of the four walls of traditional therapy, and we put them on kayaks or paddle boards, or we go hiking, and we affect change. We do therapy with them.
So therapy for what? Physical and cognitive?
Mostly cognitive, mental health is our focus, wellness, and we see everything from addictions, substance abuse, to anxiety, depression, mood disorders, relationships. We work with couples, we work with families.
So tell a little bit how that works.
So
Why it works.
Why it works. We like to think, we believe in therapy, right? We believe in people that want change and their ability to get change. And we think that you are more likely to reach that goal of change by getting outside of the four walls. And so we take it a step further. We kind of think of ourselves as like a 3D therapy model. So whereas we could sit here and talk about and process what we want to do, our goal is to take you out there and actually have you do it. So instead of just talking about coping skills, I'm going to put you in a situation where you have to use them and talk you through it. We use the fear response, the stretch zone, and help people learn to utilize de-escalation skills and relaxation skills.
That's a scary one.
So what does that mean? Using the fear response and all of everything. What does that mean to somebody listening?
Okay, so that means, well, we may go out and put you, we were talking about alligators earlier. That's a common one. We see alligators a lot on hikes. We see them a lot in our hiking excursions. And so we use that to our advantage. So you see that, and then we kind of watch your response. Like, you see this, what's happening to your body. You are freezing up. You are getting scared. What do you do with fear? How do you translate this to another time in your life where you were fearful, and how does this relate to that?
Back to fear.
Always. It's always the therapy.
It is. And it comes up. See, the best thing about adventure therapy is you can't hide. Like, the way you feel and the way you think comes out very prominently when you're in these situations. When we release these four walls, there is such a freedom to be yourself, to connect, and that shows you can't hide it. You can't hide it.
Now, I got a question.
Yeah.
Are you what's the word?
Therapist?
No. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to throw this animal
I'm
back
going to
at
tell you something.
Tell you, see the crazy Rican in me. Do you like to do like skateboarding? Do you like adventure when you do your stuff? Are you what? There's a word for that. Heather, help me here. What is that? When you're adventurous and
Adventurous.
Or just adventurous?
Yeah. Adventurous,
but
active.
taking it over the top. You ski mountains and jump out of
Okay,
planes.
so yes, you're talking about people
Extremists.
who gravitate towards high risk behaviors.
There you go.
Which we do get some of that. Okay, so that's a great question. Personally, I am not necessarily an extremist. As an adventure therapist, there are different types. We have one of the co-owners, I would say, is more of an extremist. He likes to push people and he's a little more intense, and I'm kind of on the other end. But definitely want to get out and connect with your environment. So when we have those people that come out with us, and they'll come out in groups who just, you give them the boundary and they're going to push 10 feet past it, right? They want to kind of really test the limits. That is something that we work with. That is something they need to work on in their lives. Learning how to respect that boundary and acknowledge when you're getting into risky behavior. That's very prominent in substance abuse culture, right? Seeing that boundary, not respecting it. When we take you out and then you get on a kayak and then you fall in the water, and we call that a natural consequence. So you're going to have to spend the rest of the day wet because you did not respect that boundary. So things like that we work into.
How
therapy.
interesting. Boundaries and consequences. See, we talk about that all the time. It's
Love
like
it.
when you have kids and you say, you know what, if you don't do your homework, this is what's going to happen. So they don't do their homework.
Natural consequences.
And
yes.
that thing, that
She
consequence,
walks right into
that consequence, they still don't get it.
Yeah.
Because you go,
Consequence.
next time we'll give the consequence. But it's exactly what you say. If you set a boundary and don't have a consequence,
Sure.
that boundary will continue to be crossed.
Yeah.
How are you going to learn?
And we talk, like, what we do, because we're therapists, is that we give them the opportunity to actually talk about some of that, right? So it's not just do it, but now we're going to add a process element where we're going to sit and we're going to circle up and we're going to have a conversation about how you're feeling. You're sitting there soaking wet and you're freezing. Wow, if only you would have respected that boundaries. Tell me about other times in your life where a consequence has gotten in the way of you meeting your goals, and what started off as a fun time is now you're struggling and you're actually pretty angry, and we kind of work that into the conversation.
So how do you find people take the physicality of what you do and translate it back into their life?
Well, so we're experiential learners, right? That's like the foundation of what we do, of adventure therapy, is that we experience. So we know that with social emotional learning, we just learn better. So when we connect to an experience and with people and we feel good and we feel safe, that if we exhibit a behavior and we kind of rework it and learn a new coping skill and practice it, then we're more likely to practice it outside of here.
So you're teaching coping skills as well.
Yeah, that's a big part of what we do. And furthermore, we're in South Florida. So we utilize, we have a property on North Lake, which we only utilize, I would say, about 30% of the time. The rest of the time, we're out at the local beaches. We're out at a lot of parks. And so we are connecting people to resources that they have available to them all of the time. So you would be surprised at the amount of people that come out with us and they've never been kayaking, or they've never been to Jonathan Dickinson or Riverbend, and they're like, wow, this is gorgeous, and we're like, yeah, it's right here. You should come more often.
I've never been to any of those places, or
Need to
done
get you there.
kayaking or anything like that.
Really?
Freddie, can we do remote?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
Yes.
we're doing one on the kayak.
We get a GoPro.
Hey, let's do it.
You put a GoPro. We'll
Yeah.
put a GoPro
Yes.
on you. It's
Gio,
going to be
can
all
I'm going
underwater.
to ask Gio, can I get a
GoPro.
GoPro?
Oh, no, they have the waterproof one.
Okay.
Not only that, guys, we can get into the kayak and we can do a little excursion over to Munyon Island and set up a little
Ooh,
camp
Munyon.
there.
Picnic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Munyon Island. It's so nice.
I think.
Is there going to be alligators?
I don't do
Yeah.
alligators.
That's the only problem
Not
I
on
have with this whole
Munyon,
gig.
Not out there.
Riverbend.
Is it a one-person kayak?
We have both. We have doubles and singles, depending on the
Kayak?
different format that
A
we're
double
doing.
kayak?
Imagine if you and I are in a
Yeah.
kayak
Oh,
together.
God, help no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God, help me now. Lord, help me now. Help me now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a GoPro on me to watch both of you.
We do some
That's gonna
GoPro
be
stuff
epic.
with a lot of our events just to kind of see.
Epic.
But see, that's the dynamic. I would intentionally put you two in a double kayak
Oh, my
to
God.
watch the dynamic.
Do you know the last time I went in the canoe with somebody, we ended up not being friends anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
We started hitting each other with the paddles.
You're going to say go right and I'm going to go left.
Because
You're
that's
going to
what
go that way
happens.
or this
But
way.
you're not gonna hit Dawn with the paddles. Look at how cute she is.
I want
She's just
one.
gonna look at you, Freddie.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
do
hit her with a
that.
paddle.
But see, here's the thing. Like, see how we're talking here? Our like philosophy would be, okay, let's get out there and see what actually happened,
Right.
right? So we kind of test our words to see how accurate they are, because usually sometimes our verbalizations don't match up with our behaviors, and so it's
That's me.
yeah, it's
'Cause I
really
speak
nice to point
Spanglish.
that out.
I really want to get you two in a kayak now.
Yeah, I can imagine gonna drown you. What do you mean don't drown? She's back there.
I can swim.
You can swim?
I can swim.
You can do everything. You're so athletic. The only thing you can do is swim? Is that true?
No, I can do other things. I'm not real good with eye-hand coordination, though. Tennis would not be the sport of
I will-
choice for me.
Do you swim like a normal person?
No.
Okay.
I swim like a,
You're like
I swim like a little girl.
from Seinfeld.
I can go in, I can save my life, and that would be about the end
Connecticut.
of my
What's the name of
swimming.
the lady on Seinfeld when she
Elaine?
dances? Elaine. You
Did
like
you
Elaine?
see that? Do you remember we were at Wendy's event?
Oh my gosh.
We were at an event. We were streaming Wendy Blum's Dream Big, Create Your Best Life 2017, and they had a whole dance, laughing
Yeah.
section. And this woman kept dancing and dancing. And
She looked like Elaine.
she looks like Elaine from Seinfeld.
Oh,
But
I
it
love
was
that
just
show.
about there are no boundaries. It was opening yourself up and saying, you know
it's
what?
Beautiful.
Just be free to be you.
Yes.
Hey, listen, Connecticut. The flamingos are monogamous, correct?
Yes.
They are monogamous.
They are.
They are. Can you say that for me?
Monogamous,
Monogamous.
No,
Monogamous.
say that the flamingos are monogamous.
Flamingos are monogamous.
Okay. People are texting me thinking that we said they're not monogamous.
They are
They
monogamous.
are.
Do you know that seems to be whoever knows Latin around here?
I do.
We were talking about
I know
your
pig Latin.
brand,
Me too,
your
I was just
the
gonna say
band.
Pig Latin.
What was the band?
Mana?
Mana. Listen to me.
Yeah,
No,
let me hear
what?
her. Come on.
Mana is the band that you came in with.
Mana.
Mana was the song we went with.
Wow.
Monogamous are the flamingos.
Dun, dun, dun.
3 manas.
Okay,
That's
how
true.
long did it take you to put that together?
It's just a half a second. We should go to break on that. Gift
Yes.
of
Yeah,
threes
let's
of
take a
manas.
breather because I'm mana right now.
You're monogamous, mana.
I'm mana right now.
We'll be right back. Give us a call. 800-889-0267.
From simple sprains to highly complex surgeries, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County has been serving the South Florida community for over 65 years with the finest orthopedic and pediatric care. Our physicians are each experts in their field, providing a complete spectrum of musculoskeletal care from prevention and diagnosis to treatment and rehabilitation for every part of the body in both children and adults. Our doctors are able to perform the most advanced treatment options available, including PRP therapy, stem cell, arthroscopic surgery, and microsurgery. At the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County, we are dedicated to providing a comprehensive solution to get you back to your routine as quickly as possible, in the shortest period of time, with the least amount of inconvenience. With 3 beautiful new offices located in Lake Worth, Boynton Beach, and Wellington, we are able to provide much-needed care to families in the South Florida area. Give us a call at 561-967-6500. From our experienced physicians to the most advanced treatment options to our state-of-the-art facilities and excellent support staff, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County is committed to providing you with the very best care. Call us at 561-967-6500 or find us at www.ocpbc.com.
Know your body, gain control of your health, transform your life. If your body could talk, what would it tell you? At Dexafit, they show you how to take control of your health and fitness to live a happier, more fulfilling life. Since 2011, Dexafit has measured thousands of clients' body composition and fitness performance levels across the country. Hormones, metabolic health, and cardio fitness all play a significant role in your energy levels, your sleep quality, and overall well-being. With their proven methods of measure, track, and discover, they show you how your body composition, cardio fitness, and metabolic health compare to your optimal level. They make sure you're continuing to make progress and follow the best nutrition and fitness plans for your body type. At Dexafit, the goal is to help you identify and understand the health and fitness of how to transform your body to meet your individual goals, break through your plateaus, and take the guesswork out. Improve your energy level, sleep, and weight. Discover what's holding you back. Call 561-923-8833. Dexafit is conveniently located at 2499 29 Glades Road in Boca Raton. For more information, contact them at boca@dexafit.com or schedule an appointment online at dexafit.com. Identify your health risks and optimize longevity and fitness. Call 561-923-8833 and mention this ad for special pricing. Join the Anti-Defamation League as they team up with the Florida Panthers when they play the Dallas Stars. Saturday, March 4th at 7 p.m. at the BB&T Center to kick off a night of awareness for No Place for Hate, the ADL's National Anti-Bullying Initiative. Join them as they recognize the student leaders, schools, and programs that make a positive impact on our youth. For more information, contact the Anti-Defamation League at 561-988-2900. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe with Heather from Dexafit and Nikki Treadway from Epic Adventures. That
Heather,
was
what is
Heather from
what are you
Dexafit.
doing to the doll? You're
Strangling
strangling it.
No, I'm not.
Look
Look
at
at it. He's
That
dancing.
was-
He was dancing to the. She was dancing to the jingle.
the next one you're going to create. That was a really nice PSA that Skip did.
Very nice.
Yeah,
with that.
right?
Nice with the puck sounds behind it.
I liked it.
didn't
I
do
would have
that.
put a in there.
Do you know what I love about working here?
No,
Is
tell
that
us.
I can send a PSA to you.
Yes.
You send it to Ken. Ken sends it to Skip, and it gets on air, and everyone hears about this incredible event we're putting forward.
That's
and
what
we-
you love about working here?
I love that it gets
I
done.
thought you were going to say something really nice.
I know.
But you had to come up with that.
I
That
love
was nice.
I love that it gets done. When you have an idea and you work with a great team and it gets done and it gets done correctly,
Sure.
it
You
just,
have a tribe. You have support.
We
I
have a
think there's
village.
validity in what she's
we
saying.
have a village.
Yes.
Hey, Connecticut.
Yes,
Don't we do commercials all the time?
I know.
I know. Okay.
But it gets
It's
done.
a compliment.
And then
Think
I
about-
get
Would you
I
like
get the
to-
email that says this is ready, so be sure you play it.
But think about how many times in life you have an idea and you
True.
want to have it come to fruition and it doesn't because the idea stops with you.
Yes, that's
And
true.
Here, and with everything that we do, we spread love and hope
Did
every
you write
day.
the copy? Was that your copy?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No wonder. See, no wonder. Come on.
No wonder. No
Yes.
wonder. Listen, that's why
Wow.
I like Epic Adventure because they don't say no either.
And they also you do team building and trust building.
Yeah. So we don't only just work with families or couples or individuals or groups, but we also do a lot of team development. So for businesses, organizations, a lot of corporate team development, you can bring your team out with us, and we'll do anywhere from 3 to 5 hour excursions, land or water.
Really? Do you do paintball fighting?
We do not do paintball fighting.
I'm in.
We don't do paintball fighting. I think that's
Barbaric?
not barbaric, but
Hurts?
I think there are better modalities to utilize that can bring about the same amount of change in conversation and process.
What are you
We use
using?
holy powder. Like we'll do that
Holy
sometimes
powder?
to represent certain ideas
Yeah,
or
that's
language.
like the thing.
Is that like pixie dust?
Holy powder. People go on marathons, and then throughout the race they throw
Yeah.
holy powder.
Holy
It's an Indian holiday, right? Like the
Yeah.
holy powder. So it's colored powder, basically. It's like colored cornstarch, but we would use it
Bless
to, people who have a negative or a certain, we'll say, communication pattern, and every time they would say a certain word, they get doused with this colored powder, and it's something we would integrate throughout the group.
Is that easy to clean up? Like if I use it in here and throw it at her?
No, I wouldn't
No,
use it inside.
I wouldn't
We
do it.
use
Let's
it
try it
outside.
anyway.
No.
Let's
know,
try it
I'll
anyway,
bring some
Nikki.
next time. We'll just kind
You
of.
know what we could do in here?
I'm afraid to ask.
Glitter.
Yes.
No, we
Oh,
can't do
no.
handle it.
Oh, they're gonna love
It'll
you.
be- they're gonna- Then I got to clean all
Then we
this up.
can't do holy powder either.
There
Well,
you
you
go.
know, they have bow and arrows, the sponge ones.
Really?
Yeah, I've
I
seen
used
that.
to love archery. I know, back to my non-athleticism, that was the one thing I could do.
I
like
did archery and the stupid thing went backwards.
I can see that.
Now, paintball.
Yeah.
Let's do
The
it.
reason I like it is I used to do paintball when I lived in Tampa with the football team. We used to do it for camaraderie and they
Yeah.
were aggressive and stuff.
Sure.
But they started freezing the paintballs.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
that
that's
sounds
painful.
painful.
I'm gonna tell you,
That's so
that
hurtful.
hurts a whole. But not ours. The team, their side, had frozen paintballs,
That's painful.
and I got hit in the head, and I realized. And Freddie, if you're listening, I know you were the one that did it. I realized they were frozen because it was like stuck
Yeah.
in my skull.
It's like when
Like,
Dr.
that's
Jelly
that's
gets
like
you a hug.
TBI waiting to happen, right?
Wow.
Like
That hurt.
Yeah.
So talk about that shocker thing. I got shocker for you.
So we try to push people into a stretch zone, but we don't really try to hurt them. That's not our goal, to put them in activities where they're actually physically getting hurt.
So what kind of training did you go through as a therapist to get into the adventure therapy?
So as of right now, there's not a specific credentialing process for adventure therapy. There's a lot of different trainings. That we have a governing body, Association for Experiential Education, that provides guidelines, but there's no certification process yet. So basically it started about 5 years ago when I went on as clinical director of a treatment center, and I wanted to do something new, so we did the adventure therapy piece, and then it kind of grew from there. I mean, I left to go be a mom, and I still wanted to do adventure therapy, so then that's when we kind of opened our business, which operates similarly to a private practice, but making it a little more accessible. So
I like that.
I think we could take all of our AMP hosts. We
Here
could
we go
open
with
it
this
to
thing.
our AMP hosts.
let's do it.
Why don't we just invite everybody that works with AMP
Okay.
and the show and everything else? It's got about 1,000 people. You can invite.
Okay.
And we'll do it in groups of 15
Okay.
until we fill
And it's
the
about
quota.
team building and trust building.
Then we
and
have to
working
do groups
together.
of 90.
And then it's about trusting and non-poaching and working together.
Sure.
And
It's about
coming together
pushing
as a team.
your authentic and
Right.
genuine selves. You
Even
can't
all of our
hide.
branding people.
Yeah.
I love this kind of exercise.
It's
I
all
went to
about
leadership
sharing, right?
Hey, if you're nervous about this idea, that's a good thing. That
It gets
means
you out of
you're
your
not
comfort zone.
Listen, I want to end that whole thing with a water balloon fight.
Okay.
We
Okay.
could do that. We do.
We do water balloons?
Yeah, we do.
Full
A
of
lot. We have
Jello?
several like water play activities.
I
with
hit you in the head with a
slingshots
water
and-
balloon.
Full of Jello.
Full of Jello.
Yeah.
Jello shots.
How can people find you, Nikki?
Interesting.
They can find us on our website, which is epicadventurestherapy.com. You can find us on Facebook, Epic Adventures Therapy LLC, and on Instagram, Epic Adventures Therapy. You
Beautiful.
can also call us 1-855-5BE-EPIC.
And you work with families.
We work with families, we work with couples, work with individuals.
And companies.
So why would a family come
Companies.
to you?
A family would come to us. We have done a lot of work with supplementing existing therapy. So say your family is struggling, you're going through a major life event, a move, a divorce, a marriage, identity changes, then you would come to us and we would take you out on, we do minimum 2-hour groups, but we can do full day excursions, which are 5-hour groups. And we work on just getting to know each other, developing trust, building rapport with your family again. We call it strengthening strengthening relationships, deepening understanding of your family dynamic. I mean, at the core, we're all therapists, so we're going to really explore these dynamics. And
You guys do geocaching.
we do geocaching, yeah.
I've always wanted to do that.
What is
Oh,
geocaching?
do it.
What's that?
Geocaching is like a...
Can I cash my son in?
Oh, no.
Geocache.
It's like a treasure
How long
hunt,
did it
right?
take you to come up with that?
2 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's like a treasure hunt,
It is.
basically. You look up coordinates, GPS coordinates on your phone, and you kind of search for your area, and you follow the coordinates until you find a cache. Caches are, they're like little teeny tiny. They range from like micro caches to large, ammo box caches, and you open it, and sometimes there's items inside, and sometimes it's just a log that you sign, and you sign an online.
So it's a
database.
treasure hunt.
Are you
Yes.
good with coordinates?
Well, I'm the best.
It's
I
really
would get
fun.
lost. So can you and I?
Yeah, you
can
get
I,
lost.
Can I go with you?
No, with you, you're like a compass in
You're gonna leave
reverse.
me in backwards?
No, you say
Usually-
go this way, we go that way.
By the way, 5 minutes, but usually, yeah,
Oh, you gotta be kidding
I'm
me.
not. And usually you're supposed to leave, you take
Yes.
something and you leave
That is
another
the
little
rule
gift.
of
What do you
geocaching.
leave what?
You leave a little gift, whatever you want.
little trinket.
Listen, I got something for you. We do the geocache
Caching.
in. We do that, and then we have water balloons
Yeah.
in different colors. So
Yeah.
let's say a red, a blue, and a yellow.
Okay.
So if you get hit with a yellow, you stay in the game. You get hit with a blue, you gotta wait 5 minutes to get back in the game, and a red, you gotta wait 10 minutes. And the first one that finds the cache wins.
So, Freddie, I'm sensing a little bit of an issue with control.
No, not at all. I
Someone
just want to
who
hit it with a
needs
water
to
balloon,
have the
Nick.
upper hand.
Nick, your water balloon over there.
We're going to put you in the most submissive role possible whenever you come out with us and see how you manage that.
Excellent.
What is the most?
You're
What
going to
would
be
that
the
be?
you're going to be the muted, blindfolded participant.
I do
in
that.
all of our
I will do
activities.
that. I love that. But I want a water balloon when I do it.
What about nighttime leadership exercises? I know when I went to leadership camp in high school, we did this really cool out in the middle of the woods. Like you could hear like all the
You like
wolves
being in the middle of the
howling.
woods?
Yes, I do. So, but they had this like nighttime exercise. It was just like you and like everybody in the leadership camp in your team, and you had this rope, and you're like walking through the woods, and you have
Yeah.
to hold onto the rope. But yeah,
That's a goal. We haven't done any nighttime activities, but we aren't opposed to it if we had a
Do
group
it.
that wanted to. Just because most of the people that we work with wanting to do stuff during the day.
That's right.
But we
except
would
except
love
for the
it.
vampires,
I'm
they
a
come out
little
at night.
mosquito phobic.
Sure.
Oh,
you should have a
boy, here
camp
we
or
go.
something like that.
Mosquito
Yeah,
phobia.
well, we do a lot of stuff. I mean, like in our future, we have wilderness excursions that we're hoping to kind of weave into the programming. But you're talking about multi-day kind of excursions at that point.
I think we should try it. It totally takes me out of my comfort zone on outdoor activities.
It
I am
does.
not an outdoor
You're gonna sweat.
activity person.
You're gonna sweat.
I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna have mosquitoes. It's gonna be like a no makeup, no hair kind of day.
Listen, I got an idea.
Yes.
We're gonna be doing. Yeah. Put that away. We're gonna be doing the health stuff next Friday, right? We're going to the
Going to Bobby's.
Bobby's. Maybe we can do something over at Bobby's with Epic Adventure, a mini course or something.
Dress down Friday. I get to come in gym clothes on Friday.
Yay!
But let's do an Epic Adventure mini course. Maybe we can do something there where we do
All
the
right,
show.
maybe
Yeah,
we
Bob
can bring
would love
Nikki down.
He would
That'd
love
be
that,
really
right?
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Heather be in charge, and she has to sing the national anthem before we start.
No.
How you like me
definitely
now?
No.
Why?
Heather, where can everyone find you at Dexafit since we have 2 minutes?
We are on 2499 Glades Road, just across
You're
from...
where? I'm sorry. Where was
Slower.
that?
Glades Road,
Uh-huh.
and at the corner of St. Andrews and Glades.
What was the address?
2499 Glades
2499.
Road,
Slow it down.
Suite
Okay.
201,
Phone number?
and 561-923-8833.
Slow it down. Say that again.
561-923-8833.
Now you
she
notice I
picked
say
up.
slow it down,
She got
and she
soft.
lowers her voice. You think I need therapy here, Nikki? You know what I'm saying? You think I need therapy?
Nikki, where can we find Epic Adventures?
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, Epic Adventures Therapy LLC, our website, epicadventurestherapy.com, and you can call us at 855-5BE-EPIC.
Now let me ask you a question real quick. Do you have Ethernet and Wi-Fi services there? Inside somewhere, not on the court?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, we have at our property, yes.
We
At
need
the
a very
property.
long cord.
No, I'm not worried about that. I think we should do a show from there and bring it to life.
Oh, you
That's
guys
a
would
lot of
love it.
fun.
Come out there. We have a CrossFit gym in our we have a whole warehouse. We have a nice, beautiful dock.
Could
We
be
have
fun.
kayaks,
Oh, great. I get to go
paddleboarding.
shopping for more gym clothes.
Yeah.
You're going to get to sweat. I'm going to buy you a towel.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Heather. Special thank you to our sponsors, Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County, and to Dexafit. Don't forget, go online, buy your tickets for the ADL event. Florida Panthers play the Dallas Stars Saturday, March 4th. We'll see you Monday. Same time, same place. Have a great week and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe to rewatch every minute of the show. Call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after closing, or to leave an order for fun for tomorrow. Have a meaningful day.
Ocean Boulevard already shut down on Palm